After 40 years as a slave, Will's back was covered with horrifying whip scars. In 1863, President Lincoln declared the abolition of slavery, but this group of slaves in faraway Louisiana was deliberately blocked from receiving the news Will was sold by his master to build railroads. Two white men came in to grab him. He tried to resist, but ended up being dragged out by three men. Will was as strong as an ox. 2 or 3 men couldn't subdue him, so one of them grabbed his wife and threatened him, forcing Will to obediently comply. Seeing his wailing family, Will vowed to survive and come back to find them. But it wasn't until he arrived that he realized trying to leave this place alive was nearly impossible. The workload here was too intense. The officers enslaving them were well equipped. If anyone disobeyed orders, they would be beaten unconscious. Many slaves tried to sneak away, but without exception, they were all caught by the slave hunters. Seeing the escaped slaves chained up, screaming in agony, Will's heart ached and he wept. He saw no hope of survival here. Until the next day, he overheard a conversation between 2 officers. The man said Lincoln had abolished slavery. The army liberating the slaves had already reached Baton Rouge. Upon hearing this, Will's eyes immediately widened. Crossing the swamps would only take 3 days and nights. A slave hunter named Jim seemed to notice something different about him. He approached Will with his hounds, trying to threaten and tame him. But Will showed no fear, not even a hint of submission in his words. Hearing this, Jim laughed out loud. Early the next morning, he chained Will up, letting the hounds thoroughly familiarize themselves with his scent. This also meant Will was now firmly in Jim's crosshairs. At lunch, Will shared his plan with a few companions. Only 3 men were willing to flee with him.